I like it. Let's since we're finishing up on relationships, Jonah Hill.
Who is that?
Y'all familiar with Jonah Hill?
Not Breaking Bad.
Super bad. Wolf on Wall Street. He played with Leonardo DiCaprio, the bigger guy.
Oh, okay.
He's in the news?
He's in the news, man.
I don't know anything about it.
Thank you. Bring up. He's white, right?
Yeah.
White dude.
Bring up a white dude. I don't want to hear about Jonathan Majors.
Oh yeah, him and Megan Good, right? But okay, there's this. He recently had gotten married, and he had a child with a woman.
Okay.
And then
That's the only thing he can have a child with. Oh, jeez.
when 2023.
Mel said.
Like, bro, are we serious now?
It's 2023.
It's 2023, man. All kinds of people having babies.
Oh, my
All
God.
kinds. But he got married. And what happened when he got married and had a child is his ex-girlfriend, she released a thread of text messages about their relationship and the reason why that they spiraled out of control. And
After he's married and has a child.
after he had what? So these messages were, I want to say, maybe a year and a half or 2 years after their relationship.
Bro? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he rebounded quick. He got married and
He got married, and
He probably didn't like her.
possibly, but the woman, she is a surfer. She's like, surfboard. So
the ex.
Yeah, the ex woman that he's with. In this entire scenario that I'm talking about, I'm not bringing up his recent woman.
Okay.
I'm only speaking about his ex. And so his ex released a thread of text messages that made it seem as if,
They were still talking?
no, as if he was a toxic man.
Abusive.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I knew that. I knew it was that.
And so she started off this thread, and I think she posted on Instagram. I think it was Instagram or Twitter, one of them, where she had a string of messages, and she started it off with warning. This is a warning to all girls. If your partner is talking to you like this, make an exit plan. Love y'all. Call me if you need an ear. And so it was a text message thread between them two when they were in a relationship. And so he had an issue with her posting a lot of her pictures online, that were very provocative. Mm-hmm. And, her pictures in a thong and, very risque type pictures. And so the text message, it goes like, okay, Jonah says, respect however you want to live your life. You only get one. And he's sort of done explaining himself about removing the pictures or whatever. And she says, 3 removed, not the video yet. Is it my best surfing video? Would you feel better if I covered the frame, or if the frame was different? Any specific ones that bother you? And he said, yes, the one with your ass in a thong. And her reply was it's not a thong, but okay. And then
Petty for no reason.
Yeah. And so then it goes on to say that what he said was plain and simple. If you need surfing with men, boundaryless, inappropriate friendships with men, to model, to post pictures of yourself in a bathing suit, to post sexual pictures, friendships with women who are in unstable places, and from your wild recent past beyond getting a lunch or coffee or something respectful, I am not the right partner for you. If these things bring you to a place of happiness, I support it and there will be no hard feelings. These are my boundaries for my romantic partner. My boundaries with you based on ways these actions have hurt our trust. And so he's been getting a lot of backlash for that.
I'm sorry. That was supposed to make him look bad?
Bro, first of all, that was... Is there more?
No, that was...
Oh, my God.
That was the how can you backlash that?
Oh, my God.
That was the most, emotionally intelligent way to express himself. And he said that if you want to do this, that's okay. It's just not going to work for me. And these things have hurt our trust before in the past.
Wow.
Right?
Bro.
And he expressed very gently to her that she's done things. She clearly has a wild background. Mm-hmm. He said that, right? Wild, your wild past.
Toxic friend.
Right? So she has done things in the past that have got him to say, I don't like this. And he didn't say anything that belittled her or anything.
Bro.
What could you possibly? What could like?
The fact that she posted this to oust him,
That makes her look stupid.
oh my God, she looks bad.
But there was a ton of people defending her, like, oh, I can't believe that he would weaponize or try to control her and tell her
Here we
what
go.
she.
Try to control her.
Wow, bro.
Do you have any pictures? Does she have pictures of herself or anything that she
I'll check out her Instagram.
or anything that she had up that was no good? Because if she's a surfer, there's a difference between a bathing suit or a wetsuit and a thong.
Yeah.
There's a very big difference.
But I looked on her Instagram and she did have pictures showing her ass and shit like that, like with a thong on.
Oh, let me see her
And
Instagram.
I didn't see much.
What's the at?
Sarah Brady.
I am thoroughly disappointed in this.
Just regular?
story.
Sarah with an H, and then it's H Brady. Sarah H Brady.
I expected him.
3 H's, 2 H's.
I expected him to be saying XYZ, calling her names, telling her, if you don't do this, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take this away.
Bro,
the
she
fact
ain't
that
got no-
the
she
fact that this man articulated himself in that manner, and the fact that people are giving him backlash, really does show you where the mental state of women are.
It's just women just having women's back for no reason.
for no reason.
Just
This is the reason why we can't trust when a woman says he was abusive. What was her original statement? If a man talks to you like this,
create an exit
create
plan.
an exit plan?
Right. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what? You should be creating a plan to stay longer.
This is a man that you need to stay with.
This is somebody that you should. I am in shock.
I mean, if I can be 100, and this goes back to
She's not even that attractive.
bro. I mean, I was gonna
she's-
say
she's not
Jonah,
that
like,
attractive.
bro, you shouldn't even be talking to her.
Yeah.
Like this
She's
girl
not
is
that
not
Let me see.
even. She's average at best. No shade.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I mean, there's you can go through her whole Instagram, but I mean,
I'm assuming that's how she looks. No makeup, no nothing.
yeah, this is Jonah.
You said
Hill.
average at best. Bro, she's a solid. Well, let me look a little better. Bro, she's a solid 4.
Yeah.
I mean,
When I
like,
saw her, I was just like, nah. I mean, she has a nice, okay body, but her face is just normal.
She's a solid 4.
She's basic.
okay as. And people, y'all judge women. I mean, well, this.
It is
not
what
judging.
it
We're
is.
giving
what
our
it
opinion.
is.
Like, it's not. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with her. It's just that it's just like
She's a solid 4.
Yeah.
But she's giving 10 energy though.
right.
And
That's the thing. You got Jonah Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows what Superbad is, right? Everyone's seen Wolf of Wall Street. Maybe not Chris.
No, he's seen
Oh,
that.
you did?
Yeah.
It was an
Did
amazing
you like
movie.
that? Oh,
What?
that was a good.
That's
movie.
one of my. That's
Why would you think I didn't watch it?
Well, okay.
I think we saw it together. Because I think we saw it
Amazing
together.
movie. That's finance and stuff
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
You gotta-
true. Yeah, I mean, like but yes, she's getting 10 energy, so she thinks she's a 10,
Right.
And she's got 170,000 followers on Instagram, like.
And so based on that message, I was just like, I don't see an issue with this at all for of how he's setting up boundaries. And I genuinely do not understand the outrage from her, from the public representing her, making it seem as if that Jonah Hill was being someone who's vindictive and because
She's vindictive.
She's mad. She's mad because he moved on.
He moved on, got married, and had a baby within a year.
and then now she's Saudi.
She's Saudi.
She should have never had him.
yeah,
For real.
yeah.
You should have never even got him.
There's
So-
no reason to post that.
And then to say that, oh, he's toxic or whatever, and you should make an exit plan, girl. Now granted, in her defense, because I don't know what the pictures were. She's a surfer. She's from Hawaii. They're going to wear certain things. Okay, let me just say that, right? But I mean, there's a difference between surf content, you know what I'm saying, and like being sexual. Because a lot of her content, at least that I can see on here, even if she's in a thong in one picture, it's like, it's not sexual though, right?
Here's the thing. I get what you're saying, Steven,
Yeah.
but that's inconsequential.
I mean,
Because
it is.
this post is showing the type of woman she is.
It's the post is the post.
Yeah.
I absolutely agree with him.
The thong thing is the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was just about the thong thing. He mentioned several things.
No, there's she has done things to break his trust, and he has said that, and he's saying, hey, listen, because of the things that we've experienced in our past, I don't want you to post these things, and I'm also concerned about the people that you hang out with because you've shown to be mistrustful or distrustful. That's a boundary for me. That's what he said. But he said it, articulated in such a great crafted way. It's almost like she didn't understand it. And she took it as he's attacking me. You just didn't understand what he said.
That's the part. I'm dumb. I'm dumbfounded.
I am too.
Genuinely.
I thought more was coming.
Confused. Mel,
trying to find something.
I'm trying to figure out how this makes him look bad.
I'm trying to go through a page.
She posted a shit ton of text messages, and based on the ones that I've seen, he's only saying things like, "This is a new side of you, Sarah. I care about you and will always be your friend as I have. Yes, we sexted 2 months ago." I guess she's mentioning him sexting one another or whatever. And this was
but these are old texts.
These are obviously
okay.
And he has like a complete thread of him saying like, "Hey, I've been there for you as a friend, much as I have made very clear, and not only is it not your business, as I only mention it to you out of respect and friendship, but I have not been flirting with you or sexting you in any way where it would be inappropriate at this time to start dating someone." I guess it's when they were in between relationships. And if anything, I have felt for your change and tried to be a good and supportive friend as you transition to a scary environment. And to be crystal clear, I have not flirted or sexted with you in any shape or form in months, and went to say goodbye to you as a super kind gesture that would seem to have appreciated because it was kind.
This is him texting her.
Yeah.
And she put these out. Bro, this girl is sick.
She's
got something's wrong.
She's mentally ill.
Bro,
has he responded, Mel? Do you know?
To this recent stuff?
Yeah.
No, I'm not sure.
Beautiful.
There's no point.
Jonah, if you are watching.
Oh, and another message that he recently... I'm not
Do
sure.
not respond, bro. You nailed it. You have nothing to respond to.
There's nothing to say.
Another message at the end of August of 2022, he says, "Screenshotting intimate texts between us is a huge triggering
my God!
violation for me and breach of trust as a friend. I have explained to you about breaches of trust I have between trusted friends recently that have caused me trauma. I am incredibly hurt and I feel a lack of safety where I have always trusted you. I'm sorry if a former partner moving on is painful and I empathize with that, but I have done nothing wrong and if I wasn't a public person, I wouldn't face this kind of violation, and having shared that with you and then watching you be like this today shatters my ability to trust anybody even further. I have always shown you kindness and support."
So the plot thickens. She's doing this specifically to hurt him.
Shit, because she's hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, no, fuck her.
And not only is she doing it to hurt, not only is she doing it to hurt him, she's picking the most painful thing that she can. And this is what women do.
Yeah.
This is how
this is I don't like this. This shit makes me upset.
Bro, this pisses me off.
This makes me upset.
Because women have done that to me.
Just take the biggest. This won't tell nobody nothing.
That's why I don't tell nobody.
Right? Like, if you think I'm telling you, if a lot of women will think I'm telling them something deep, I'm not telling you something deep. It may seem deep, but no, there's deeper.
Yeah, when you open up and become vulnerable with a woman, that's showing a different side of you that you probably don't even share to a lot of people that know you intimately, and that's why I've started to become a little bit more reserved when it comes to a lot of information that I reveal to people until I see someone's true character, because there's a different level of intimacy that you have with your romantic partner. And once that defense is let down and you allow a woman in, and then she wants to throw these things right back into your face when things don't go the way that wants them to go.
That's what they do.
Wants them to go, bro.
That's what they do. And it's not. This is a women thing.
Yeah,
they all do this. As soon as something comes up, they throw back the most hurtful thing. Oh yeah, see, this is why X, Y, Z, yada yada yada. Like, bro, why would you say that? Mm-hmm. Like, you just went for the lowest punch, right? This is why they say that a verbal abuse for women is like physical abuse for men.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because women will say, "Oh, he abused me. He physically abused me." Right? Well, you verbally abused me.
What did you say prior to that? Because obviously women aren't going to be physically as strong with their body when it comes to men. So it's very little that they can do depending on their lifestyle. And if a man is stronger, he has to be reserved and he has to have a calm temperament when he's being edged on by a woman who's verbally attacking him, saying the things that is going to trigger and evoke an emotion of rage. Yeah. So it's like you have this power to evoke this rage. You are responsible for being in control of what you say, especially if you want a man to be in control of how he acts, which is going to be in an aggressive manner.
See,
because men are aggressive by nature.
This is the problem with our society.
Women.
And, huh?
Well, no, I'm sorry.
This is the problem with the world that we live in, because you have women that are protected without any knowledge or information, just like this Sarah chick, that will you say anything and they just come to your defense. Because what they're really doing is they're just going in feeling their trauma from past relationships and just riding it. Like, did you actually look at what she said and how he responded? That's not how your boyfriend responded to you or talked to you, right? Y'all are just going off of how you felt in your own relationships and you're just dick riding, right? So, but verbal abuse,
and it takes accountability off of them.
Of course, it just removes all accountability.
Right. So if I'm supporting this Sarah chick who had a similar situation, it removes my accountability. Yeah, my dude did that to me too.
Yeah. Right. So you have I'm finishing up this show called SEAL, and it's about these Navy SEALs. Y'all know I like military stuff, and Navy SEALs are some of the most diehard military American military, like special ops elite forces.
Check out David Goggins.
Super hardcore dude. And
he's crazy.
David Goggins?
Yes.
You think he's crazy?
100%.
I love David Goggins.
100%. David Goggins is crazy.
Yeah, he's crazy.
You've listened to his stories.
Yeah, he's crazy.
He's crazy.
Yeah. So one of the things that plagues them, more than anything else, right, is mental issues, right? So they're trained mental and physical, right? But they're always like, it's the pain or the injuries you can't see that hurt the most. Because physically they're trained to get through the pain, they're trained to push through, they get shot, they move through, right? Physically they can handle everything. But when it comes to mental issues, right, PTSD, TBI, so traumatic brain injury, stuff like that, mental issues, that's the worst. Yeah. Because they can't deal with it. And verbal abuse attacks your mental state, your mental health. And it is an injury that women are allowed to inflict onto men that we can't even see. And they don't realize it's happening, or they don't even realize they're doing it in the moment. But then later, now the relationship is over and now men are suffering, right? And this is bullshit. This is something that right now in our society, in our world, nothing is being done about. In the future, I would hope that it something is done, right? I mean, I literally had I had a protection from abuse for verbal abuse, right? And from my ex. It was that bad. It was the hardest thing I've ever done. One of the hardest things I've ever done was going in there and saying, as a 6'4" man, and then saying, yeah, this 5'4" girl has been abusing me and I need help, right? And the judge is a woman. My advocate's a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Jeez.
Like, so it's just like, luckily I was in Delaware, which is a man state, right? Because most women states are women states. So it's a man state, but still it was so difficult to even show this stuff. And I had tons of text messages. I had pictures. I had voice notes. I had all this stuff, and I had to show all of it, right, to the judge and all this stuff and go through it. And then finally they're like, all right, we got you.
Whereas if it was the other way around, it would have just been like,
oh, it almost been instant.
clockwork.
Yeah.
I've had similar, not necessarily to the extent of
Yeah.
like filing or anything like that, but plenty of relationships that I've been in when women have been like verbally
Bro.
wilding.
And they think like women think like, oh, it's just words. Nah, fuck that. Ain't no just words.
It's like, it's literally like you just hear it, you just listening, or at least for me, I was just listening. And there was like Gohan watching the bird fly.
Yeah.
And then like that line snapped.
Yeah.
Like, I won't take this anymore.
Bro.
Get the fuck away from me.
That's
Bruh,
exactly
it's-
what it is.
It's they think it's bro, shit makes me upset even thinking about it. Like women have to understand that what you say, good or bad, makes a direct difference. It has a direct correlation to a man's feelings, his emotions, everything. We listen, and that shit hurts or it helps. Women have the power to either build up or destroy a man with their words.
Yep.
God.
The same way, right? In the exact same way that men have the power to either build up or destroy a woman physically.
Right.
We need to understand. I need y'all to understand there is no difference. The hurt, the pain, what you see, the physical, yes, y'all can see that. Y'all don't see the damage that you do to men. And because men are told, oh, you got to be a man, we don't talk about this shit.
Right.
But there's so many men walking around, they are hurting. And this is why there's also men that I can go on Hinge and I swipe left on 90% of people. Like I already can see.
Yeah, you can see.
I can see what you're, you know what I mean? How you, I can see you're saying all men. I need someone to show me that all men don't cheat. I need someone to show me that all men are different. I'm convinced that all men don't want relationships. I already know you're hurt. You're not healed and you're going to verbally abuse me.